Hello again. Today I'd like to talk about how, if you were to make 4 small 5% improvements in a few key numbers in your business, you could probably add 40% or more to your bottom line in most cases. And let me explain how. What I have here first of all is called a break-even chart. The red line shows your costs. So you have a certain element of fixed costs going up here, and then the costs go up in line with your output and sales. They're called variable costs. If you add the two together, the red line is your total costs. The blue line is your sales revenue, starting at 0 if you don't sell any volume and going up in proportion to selling more. Where they cross is called your break-even point, and when the when the blue line's above the red line, you're now making a profit, and the gap in between the two lines shows you how much profit. So what we're talking about today is getting the blue line to go up more steeply and getting the red line to start lower and go up more shallowly, which means they'll cross at a lower volume of output and there'll be a bigger gap between them, so you make more profit. And the way it works is this. Your starting price here in this example is 100. So we start with 100 and we're selling 2,000 of these things, wheelbarrows or whatever they are, which means our revenue would be 200,000. Variable cost of either buying or making these things, our cost of goods sold is 60, so we're making 40 on each thing we sell, so our gross profit is 80,000. Our fixed costs, things like wages, salaries, rent, rates, etc., come to 40,000. Therefore, our operating or net profit, bottom line profit, is 40,000. These are sort of typical ratios for, across a whole range of businesses and industries. Now, if we could make a 5% improvement in our price, in our volume, in our variable costs and in our fixed costs, then 4 lots of 5% sounds like it'll make a 20% impact on the bottom line, but you'll see that it makes a much huger impact than that. So our price is now 105 because it's gone up 5%. Now the first thing is you don't necessarily just have to put your prices up 5%. You probably could and you probably should. However, you can do things like having a cross-sell, an upsell, a gold, silver, bronze package, or bundling in extra value. There's lots of ways to get your average price higher. Your volume, again, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to attract new customers. You could have a higher volume simply by getting people to buy from you more frequently and maybe to give referrals and testimonials for you that brings in new customers without spending a fortune on marketing. And if you have things like an upsell or a cross-sell, then you end up selling more volume anyway. So you can increase your volume by 5% in a whole lot of fairly straightforward ways. If we were to reduce our variable costs by 5%, and we could do that by maybe rationalising the number of suppliers we deal with, looking at our stock levels and maybe controlling them better, maybe looking for better deals, maybe reducing our different ranges of stock, if you like, and maybe getting rid of things that don't shift very quickly. And also bringing in systems, if we systemise. So there's a whole load of ways of looking to make these 5% improvements there. And similarly with our fixed costs, we'll try and get 5% off them by looking at maybe our utility costs, by again systemising more and just looking for greater efficiencies. And if we could actually produce those 5% savings, then we end up with a revenue that goes up from 200,000 to 220,500. We end up with a gross profit that goes from 80,000 to 100,800, and we end up with a bottom line profit that goes from 40,000 up to 62,800, which in this case is actually a 57% increase on the bottom line by achieving 4 lots of 5%. And we can achieve those 4 lots of 5% by bringing in systems in our business. So here, for example, if we've got systems designed to help us follow up prospects more and sell them different things, we could probably charge slightly more. If we had systems in place again for follow-up, that will increase our volume. So systemising and doing deals with suppliers and looking at stock levels, and then looking at things like having cross-sells and upsells and different packages, we can achieve those 5% savings in a whole lot of relatively straightforward ways. Even if this took you a year to do, you would still end up transforming your bottom line. So there you have it. 4 lots of 5% can actually come to more than 40% on the bottom line. I hope you found that interesting. To find out how to apply these strategies in your business, go to my Sales Accelerator Roadmap. I'll produce a free assessment of your marketing using an algorithm program and produce a 12-page detailed report. We'll recommend in priority order exactly what you should be doing, when you should be doing it, and how to do it. So go to www.bernardkeevymentor.com and sign up for my free Sales Accelerator Roadmap. You'll see this screen. It'll show you the Sales Accelerator Roadmap, which is free today. It'll show you how to fix your marketing, increase your sales and profits. It'll take less than 45 minutes to do, and our software will pinpoint all your opportunity areas and show you exactly what to do to improve your marketing and grow your business. So go to www.bernardkeevymentor.com and click on the green button, and you'll see that it says there it's a free process, so there's no credit card involved, there's no charge. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful, and I'd like to see you at the Sales Accelerator Roadmap. Thank you very much for watching this video.